The Art of Letting Go, a Stoic Approach to Happiness. How to Find Inner Peace with Stoicism. Why we struggle to let go. There's a moment in life when everything changes, not because the world shifts, but because you decide to let go. Maybe it was the breakup that broke you, the job you didn't get, the dream that died quietly while no one was watching. We've all been there, clinging to what was, wishing things had gone differently, aching to rewrite the past. But what if the secret to peace isn't in fixing the past, but in releasing it? In this video, we're going to explore the Stoic philosophy of letting go, not with bitterness, but with grace. We'll look at how ancient thinkers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius mastered the art of emotional detachment, not as a way to escape life, but to embrace it more fully. Letting go, in the Stoic view, is not weakness. It's not passive. It's the highest form of strength. Through 5 chapters, we'll dive deep into how to let go of control, expectations, ego, relationships, and outcomes, all while cultivating a resilient, peaceful mind. This is not just philosophy. This is survival. And maybe, just maybe, freedom. Chapter 1. Letting Go of Control. The Dichotomy of Control. Epictetus, the Stoic slave-turned-teacher, began his core teaching with one timeless truth. Some things are up to us, and some things are not. It's deceptively simple, and yet most of our suffering stems from the inability to separate the two. We fight reality. We rage against what is. We demand the world bend to our will, and when it doesn't, we call it unfair. But what if we accepted that some things, perhaps most things, are beyond our control? Imagine you're stuck in traffic. You're late for a meeting. You clench the wheel. You curse. You wish it wasn't happening. What are you actually in control of here? Not the traffic, not the weather, not the other drivers. Only your own response. This is the first and most important principle of Stoic letting go. Learn to distinguish between what's up to you and what isn't. Make a list right now. What am I holding on to that's outside my control? Am I trying to control someone else's opinion, behavior, or decisions? Am I obsessing over outcomes rather than my own effort? This practice is called the dichotomy of control, and it is liberating. Seneca put it another way. Fate leads the willing and drags along the reluctant. Letting go of control is not about giving up. It's about focusing energy where it actually matters. Your thoughts, your values, your choices. Exercise. For 1 week, keep a control log. Each night, write down one situation that bothered you. Ask, was this within my control? If not, how can I respond better next time? Letting go of control doesn't make you passive. It makes you powerful, in the only place that matters, inside yourself. Chapter 2. Letting Go of Expectations, Amor Fati. Most pain comes not from events, but from the gap between reality and our expectations. We expected to be promoted. We expected to be loved back. We expected life to be fair. But Stoicism teaches us to do something radical, to love fate. Amor fati, a Latin phrase meaning love of fate. Not just to accept what happens, but to embrace it, even the painful parts. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This isn't toxic positivity. It's not saying everything happens for a reason. It's saying, if it's happening, let it happen fully. Don't resist life. Use it. Grow from it. Take the story of Thomas. He lost his job during a company-wide layoff. At first, he spiraled. He felt betrayed, ashamed, and bitter. But after reading Marcus Aurelius, something shifted. He asked, what if this is exactly what I need? That question led him to start his own business, something he never would have risked otherwise. The layoff wasn't a curse, It was a doorway. Exercise. Try negative visualization. Each morning, imagine something important being taken from you. Your home, your health, a loved one. Don't do it to scare yourself. Do it to wake up to the beauty of what you already have. Letting go of expectations doesn't mean having no standards. It means adjusting your emotional investment. It means loving what is, not just what could have been. Chapter 3. Letting go of ego. Ego is the enemy. Ryan Holiday's modern classic is titled Ego is the Enemy, but the Stoics knew this centuries ago. Ego whispers, "You must win." Ego demands, "You must be right." Ego fears, "What will they think of me?" Ego attaches us to identity, career, status, reputation. But what happens when those things fall away? Seneca warned, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Often, the pain we feel isn't from reality, it's from how our ego interprets it. We get rejected and ego says, "You're worthless." We make a mistake and ego says, "You're a failure." Letting go of ego doesn't mean letting others walk over you. It means detaching from the need to be seen a certain way. It means you can apologize even when you're not entirely wrong. It means you can lose a debate and still keep your peace. It means you don't need the world's applause to know your worth. Exercise. This week, do one thing anonymously. Help someone without telling them. Post something without your name. Practice existing without validation. Letting go of ego makes space for something deeper: humility, clarity, and connection. Chapter 4. Letting go of people, relationships, and attachment. What do you do when the person you love no longer loves you back? Or when a friendship fades? Or when someone dies and the grief feels unbearable? The Stoics remind us, everything is borrowed, nothing is truly ours. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you kiss your child, say to yourself, tomorrow they may die." This sounds harsh, but it's meant to deepen love, not diminish it. When we hold people loosely, not with indifference, but with awareness, we learn to appreciate them more fully, while also preparing our hearts for change. The story of Julia comes to mind. Her mother passed away unexpectedly. She was crushed. For months, she resisted reality. "She shouldn't be gone," Julia kept saying. Until one day, a mentor shared this Stoic idea. You grieve because you loved her, but would you trade the love to avoid the pain? The answer, of course, was no. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means honoring the past while releasing the illusion of permanence. Exercise. Write a thank you letter to someone you lost, alive or dead. Then let it go. Burn it, bury it, let your heart exhale. Chapter 5. Letting go of outcomes, the practice of detachment. We all want results. We want success, recognition, security, impact. But in the Stoic mindset, the wise person is indifferent to outcome, not because they don't care, but because they've already given their best. Epictetus said, "You are not in control of what happens, only how you act." Focus on the process, not the prize. That's the way of the Stoic. The athlete trains, not to win, but because training is right. The writer writes, not for fame, but because truth deserves voice. Outcome is noise, action is signal. Exercise. For one project this month, set a goal based only on your effort. Not views, not sales, not praise. Just, did I show up fully? This shift removes pressure and paradoxically often improves results. Let go of what isn't yours to hold. Return to what is, the quality of your action. Conclusion. Letting go is the path to freedom. So, here we are. You've learned how to let go of control, of expectations, of ego, of relationships, of outcomes. But what now? Now you live. You live lighter, you love deeper, you walk freer, because nothing owns you, not even your past. This is the art of letting go, not abandoning life, but embracing it in all its temporary, imperfect beauty. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Let that truth set you free. So, the next time life disappoints you, pause, breathe, remember. This too is part of the path. Let go and walk on. Thank you for watching. If this video brought you clarity or peace, consider subscribing for more Stoic wisdom. And in the comments, tell us, what are you ready to let go of today?